Hey, welcome everybody. We so appreciate you being on tonight, or if you're viewing this recording, because we've got a lot of teachers on, and that is what inspires me. I'm Debbie Walton. I have been in the fitness business longer than I really want to admit. 41 years. I've been in studying nutrition for 30 years, and the nutritional science is really exploding right now. And I think that we all, everyone that is a teacher or just loves to pass on information that improves lives, because knowledge empowers. And so I got into nutrition because my mom had a heart attack when she was 29. She died when I was 13. She actually suffered from a lot of depression in those last few years, somewhat related to her heart disease and her fatigue and the meds she was on. She was on the wrong meds. So pharmaceuticals are one of the leading causes of death, believe it or not. So anyway, my grandmother, her mom had a massive heart attack from one bad phone call. And what I want all women, especially, to pay attention to is stress really tends to harm women more than men. I call it kind of the silent killer, because there's physiological reason that harms us, but we want to pay attention and eat as well as we can to combat that and take whatever other steps we can to reduce stress. But anyway, so what I learned 35 years ago is that plants were biochemically designed to fit perfectly with our human physiology, and that if we wanted to live healthfully, as optimally, the most energy, age better, feel better, as long as possible, wanted to consume more plants. And I want y'all to think about what has happened in America in the last 2 generations, 3 now actually. My mom was raised on a farm. She left when she was 19, and then she tried to fix the 3 fruits or veggies at dinner, but they were usually heavily cooked, maybe a lot of butter and stuff on them. And then fast food was introduced when I was in college. Actually, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, we got our first McDonald's. When I was in high school. And then we are just eating. It's an absolute fact that we're eating far less fruits and vegetables with each passing generation. And now the recommendation, you guys, is 9 to 13 servings a day, for many reasons. The number one reason is because science has discovered that is what we need. I am not vegetarian. I don't eat a lot of meat. We don't have to have meat to be super healthy. It's okay if you eat a little, hopefully cleaner kinds of meat. But not eating plants, it's not if you'll get sick, it's how young will you start showing disease. And I want y'all to think about it. We are seeing some of the highest prescribed the most prescriptions are being written, hang on to this, for 2 to 4-year-olds. And they are mostly gut prescriptions, antacids, constipation. Some of them are allergies and asthma. I didn't know a single person when I was in high school or college that had allergies. Allergies are not normal. They are actually abnormal, a malfunction of the immune system. So I knew a whole lot of this. We are learning more and more. Like I said earlier, I've been studying today a big part on what it's looking like might be contributing to Alzheimer's. And I heard a doctor recently say, when you see a really big increase in disease, go backwards and see what happened. And the thing that's happened is we have drastically changed our diet. We're eating far less plants, way more preservatives, fast food, meals out of boxes, that kind of thing. So I was trying to get people to eat more plants. I remember 15 years ago, I'd given a list of fruits and veggies to a sweet widow that I really loved, and she was getting really crippled with arthritis. And I told her, you know, Miss Eva, if you would just eat more plants, it's been proven that it will slow down arthritis. And she said, honey, I can't eat that many every day. And it wasn't, I don't think 2 weeks later, that my sister told me about fruits and berries in a capsule. And I refused to listen to her. So if you've come to this call a little grudgingly, okay, that was me 15 years ago. I thought they were a multivitamin with a few fruit juices thrown in. And do y'all remember the rotary phones? Okay, some of you will, some of you don't. That's the old school. Who would use a rotary phone now except for fun? I actually have one upstairs because I think it's a cool antique. But taking a multivitamin has been proven to not only be not effective, but in some instances actually harming us. We know that taking too much isolated calcium raises a woman's risk of heart attack. Taking just 1 or 2 forms of vitamin E actually makes that vitamin E harm you, not help you. There's 4 types of vitamin E, and when you eat foods or get them in a concentrated way, then you get, the body knows what to do with it. So after 2 months, my sister, who was trying to get me to look at Juice Plus, got some extraordinary anti-inflammatory results, and I was shocked into looking. And I don't know if y'all can see that, but these are about 50 plants that are vine ripened, gotten into oxygen-free environment within 24 hours of being picked. They're really, really particular about the farms they use. They have to use clean practices. And then they're chopped into a slurry. Can you see that, all those 10 berries in there? If you open this and put it in your mouth, it's very tart. You can actually taste some of the berries, like elderberry. Woo, that's a really sour berry. Fabulous for the immune system. And if you're taking Juice Plus, you get it every day. You don't have to just load up on elderberry, liquid syrup. When you've got the flu, we can reduce your chances of getting the flu. But I want to show you something that really floored me when I finally looked at it. Can you see that says nutrition facts? It doesn't say supplement facts. This is, honey, I shrunk the fruits, vegetables, and berries. It is literally a whole food concentrate. So the thousands and thousands, it says they've identified 20,000 phytonutrients, plant nutrients, in the totality of plants. Scientists estimate in time they may discover as many as 100,000. So you can kind of see a multivitamin can't even touch the tip of the iceberg on getting you enough nutrition. But when you take the 10 fruits, 10 veggies, 10 berries, and now they have a fabulous, this is their newest product, a blend of fish-free, this is all plant-based omegas, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And I'm sure you've heard some of the benefits of omegas. They seem to be especially beneficial to the brain. And as we're learning more about the gut-brain connection, I've been studying today also about the connection of plant intake and lowering your risk of depression, you guys. Think about that. You know, most of our feel-good chemicals, serotonin and dopamine, are made in your gut. And so why take a med if you could flood your body with plants? And I'm not saying all meds are bad. I'm not saying that, but America takes way too many medications, and we can really decrease that. One of the coolest things that most of us do now is that have been on the capsules for a while, we grow our own plants as well. This tower garden was invented at Epcot, Farm of the Future. We've had ours for 9 years. And you see, you put the plants in these little pods. Can y'all see that? I hope you can. These little pods. And they go from seedling to harvest. Some of the plants, lettuces and stuff, you will be harvesting in 3 to 4 weeks. That is one crazy cool way. It waters itself. It's soilless. You can grow up to 50 plants now, including microgreens, in a 3-foot space, you guys. And I'm going to mention super briefly the power of, there is no other nutritional product in the world with 38 published studies in top medical and sports and nutrition journals. And I'll just share a couple with you. In the top cardiovascular journal in America, it showed that Juice Plus greatly improved arterial health and nitric oxide release. That's oxygen and nutrition delivered to your heart, brain, every cell in your body. That is life-saving right there, you guys. The immune system study, we actually have 4 studies. This one's my favorite, and it showed that it improves your immune function. Now, this is real important. It doesn't make it overactive like autoimmune. Overactive, the B cells are going crazy and attacking all the wrong things like MS, Crohn's, diabetes, autoimmune disease. Where's this huge increase of all these diseases coming from? Well, in the immune dysfunction, the B cells are overworking. This research showed that Juice Plus brings the T cells back into function. They are the bosses of the immune system. So not only has it been proven to help you fight colds, flus, possibly it is common sense that it would be cancer. We actually have some other results on not cancer specifically, but the things that cause cancer, inflammation. So when you bring that immune system into better balance, your inflammation comes down. And everybody that has had a chronic ache or disease, their doctor checks their inflammation if he or she is a good doctor. And you want to keep this under control because inflammation absolutely causes or makes worse every scary disease, from heart to dementia to Alzheimer's to cancer, every single one, it's involved. And Juice Plus in 2 months brings down your total body inflammation by, get this, 16 to 35%. In 2 months, you guys, that's life-saving right there. I could go on and on. Athletes, unbelievable results. Better dental and gum health. MD Anderson chose our capsules and one more product I want to share with you. The best, healthiest, real food. It has nutrition facts, okay? Real food, things like organic quinoa, amaranth, millet. It's a great source of B vitamins, calcium, but fabulous protein and 8 grams of fiber. And those of you that have had this shake will shake your heads. This is absolutely the most delicious. You feel like you're cheating. My husband and I have had one for almost every day for the last 15 years. And let me finish with saying what happened to us. I was just taking Juice Plus to lower my risk of heart disease. Okay, you take 2 of each capsule every day. Super easy. 30 plants, 5 different omegas, and then 20 more foods with the shake. I was just taking Juice Plus to not have a heart attack. Not only did I start out running my running partner, my chest angina went away, my skin improved, my hair came in as thick as when I was in high school, breezed through menopause, and there is science behind the shake, the ingredients in the shake and why it could help with menopause. Breezed through that. My husband was shocked that in 2 weeks, his college injury ankle that had hurt him had been inflamed for all those years, quit hurting. Then his knee quit hurting. At 2 months, he asked me, now he was pre-diabetic. He had insulin resistance. I want to shock you with something I just learned. It's estimated 50% of all Americans are pre-diabetic now. That's insanity, you guys. We can reverse that with diet. We know that. That's proven. So in 2.5 months on the capsules and the shake, he said, Debbie, why are things starting to taste too sweet? And I remember thinking the angels had sang from heaven because I hadn't been able to get him off of Coca-Cola and candy bars. Juice Plus changed his insulin resistance and changed his taste buds. He lost 35 pounds the first year, and he's kept it off for 14 more years now, close to 16. I couldn't do that. Juice Plus did that. We're not weight loss, we're get healthy. So I can tell you more. I am going to be speaking at the end of March on some unbelievable things about plants, but I want to turn it over to Lauren. Lauren, if you want to unmute yourself and tell us your experience with Juice Plus.
Yes, thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you for all of that awesome information. Macronutrition is so important and for fueling our bodies, and I think it's something that people don't think about every day. I think a lot of people, they're thinking about the macros, the carbs, the fat, and the protein, and counting their calories, but they don't stop to think about what's actually in that food, the macronutrients, and that's so important because it really does all come down to nutrition at a cellular level. So like Debbie said, my name's Lauren. I currently live in Nashville, Tennessee, but some of you might know that I grew up in Northwest Ohio. I have a bachelor's degree in food and nutrition, and I recently got married in August, and I own my own healthy living franchise. So a little bit about my health journey. Back in the summer and fall of 2017, I really was not in the best health that I had ever been, mentally or physically. I knew what I should be doing for my health, but I didn't feel like I had the time to really focus on it. So for about a month that summer, I was working 3 jobs while I was in transition to train for another job. I went, I think it was about 20 days without a day off, and I was eating a lot of McDonald's. They were salads, but still not good for you, and Egg McMuffins to just try to keep up. Because I didn't have time. I didn't feel like I had time to pack my lunch and go from one job to another job and then working on the weekends. I was working out, but I wasn't really, I was doing it mostly just to work off my bad diet. I was like, oh, I ate bad today. I'm going to go to the gym. So I may have looked fairly healthy on the outside, but I was getting a lot of sinus infections at least a couple times a year. I had consistent headaches from sinus pressure, and I felt bloated and tired. But later that fall, someone told me about fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and I was intrigued. And so I did a little digging, and I looked into it to discover that these capsules were heavily researched, like Debbie said, and they were recommended by health professionals. So I decided to try it out. I was like, it's extra fruits and vegetables, so what can it hurt? So fast forward to 1.5 years later, I have yet to have a sinus infection. I don't get that sinus pressure anymore. I have a lot more energy, and I no longer feel bloated and puffy like I used to. And even my hair and skin are so much healthier. I went to get my hair cut about a month ago, and my hairdresser was like, your hair is so long. Yeah. So anyways, I feel myself craving more vegetables instead of junk food. And it's been just the biggest blessing and helped me really kickstart healthy, sustainable habits that have turned into a lifestyle for me. So I'm really thankful for Juice Plus. But I want to also talk about, there's also a mission-driven side to the company as well. So the mission of the company is to inspire healthy living around the world. And for me, as someone interested in nutrition, I was really, really drawn to that. So we have the privilege to tell our health stories to other people in hopes that that may inspire other people in some way. And there are many ways that you can partner with us to join this mission. You can simply become a customer. You can become a customer and receive free product for your children up through undergrad as part of our Healthy Starts for Families program. So any child ages 4 to undergrad, college, can get this product for free. You can also become a rep and make just enough money to pay for your own product. You can become a rep and work part-time, or you can become a rep and make it your full-time job. So it's just $50 a year to own your own healthy living franchise. There are no minimums or quotas to reach. You definitely don't have to be a nutrition expert to succeed at this mission. And the company gives us awesome incentives. Like I said, there are no quotas or minimums to reach, but there are awesome goals that you can choose to reach and receive bonuses for that and up your commission level. So for me, when I heard about Juice Plus, for me, the mission really stood out to me because I really did want to help people with nutrition, and I hadn't found a job like that where I could help people with nutrition and really on the preventative side. I had worked in a hospital and chiropractor and some other wellness positions, but I just didn't feel like I had found anything where I could thrive and help people the way that I wanted to. So when I purchased my first product, I joined the business really so that I could help pay for my own product, because at the time, I didn't want the full-time or the part-time. I just wanted to be able to help pay for my own product. And fast forward to just a couple months ago, actually, I decided that I really wanted to take this business further. And so I got in contact with Sherry, and she has been helping me to build my business and really help me thrive in this and help me use my dreams and my passions to help others, which is what I've always wanted to do, but didn't know how to. So I'm so thankful for this mission, and I'm really hopeful to see where it takes me. And it may be a really awesome opportunity for you as well. So I'd like to open it up to my mom, Barb, to share her story about her health journey. You may need to unmute yourself.
Yep, there we go.
There you go. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, hi everybody. Yes, I'm Barb, Lauren's wonderful mom. I just have to say, I wasn't truly buying into it. Lauren's like, oh, Mom, I think I can help you, because I had suffered for the last 4 years, just huge intestinal issues and things. And Lauren's like, I think I can help you, And so I finally decided, well, what do I lose? Because I was really sick. I mean, I'm going to get emotional because there was days where, I couldn't go out. I couldn't do things because I didn't feel good. And that's hard to handle. I would go to school, I'd go to work, but I just didn't feel good. And I finally said, I'm going to jump in full force. And once I really bought into it and started to learn more and understand more, I was like, wow, this stuff's amazing. And it really, for the last 4 to 6 months that I really started to learn more about it, understand it, and follow the program, I'm like, wow, this is an answer to a prayer. So I was so thankful, that I listened to Lauren and I said, sure, I'm going to do it, because I have tried many of their products and there's still some in my cupboards where it's like, oh, try this. Oh, do this. Oh, take this. And nothing was helping, but I can honestly say, and I'm so thankful that I can share that with a lot of people, that this has made the difference for me. Juice Plus, I take the capsules and I do the protein shakes. I love the vanilla and I love the chocolate as well. And that truly has helped me so much, because now I can go to work. I used to have trouble with my blood sugar levels, where I would eat something, but then by the time 10 o'clock would come along, I just started feeling really low and I'd get really shaky and I'd get a headache, and that was a couple times a week usually. But now I do, since, at least the last 4 months, I haven't had any of the shakes, like the shaking, not the protein shakes, the shakes, from low blood sugar. And I'm so excited about that, because that is huge for me. I love that I feel good and I don't have to worry about, my blood sugar levels and stuff. So that in itself has been huge. I also love, Lauren got me hooked on the 10-day shred, which we did in January together, and then in February, and I can't wait to do one in March. 10 days of just a health reset, and it's really fun. For me, it's kind of challenging, but I really love it. And I think we even got a few more people who want to join this time too in March. So for me, like I said, it's been an answer to a prayer, because I wasn't healthy and now I can feel myself, getting healthy, and I don't have a lot of the pain and joints issues that I had, where it's like, oh boy, my knee really hurts. Oh, my hands are so sore. But I really have not had that since I jumped on this, with 2 feet, and have stuck to the, 1 shake a day or 2 shakes a day and doing the Juice Plus. So I cannot say enough good about it. And I'm so thankful that I can be a part of this.
That was amazing. Wow. I was watching everyone's faces, and you brought your daughter to tears. And I was a little choked up myself. So thank you so much, Barb, for sharing that with all of us. That was absolutely incredible, and very blessed and honored to be able to be a part of your journey. And that's really something that we get to do when we join this incredible mission that the Juice Plus company has, which is to actually inspire healthy living around the world. And we do that one person at a time. We hear stories like Barb's and Lauren's and Debbie's all the time, where people jump in, and sometimes we don't even know why we're saying yes to it. We just do it because we trusted the person who shared it with us. And when they tell us that this is something that they feel that our families or our, just as an individual, that we can benefit from, and we start adding all this extra nutrition to our lives, or we do this with our own clients, it's just absolutely incredible, the stories that we hear and seeing lives change. So to truly live out with purpose and passion is incredible. And with that being said, what this business opportunity has done for so many people, myself included, it just allows people to have the avenue to be able to pursue their dreams, whatever that happens to be. I know we have teachers on here, and I'm sure there's going to be other people besides teachers that watch, but whatever it is that your dream is, this is something that can help offset or even supplement income. And I just want to tell you a little story really quick about a friend of ours this weekend that shared, she has had this incredible childhood dream her entire life of owning her own art studio in her backyard. And she said that when artists have to rely on their craft for their financial aspect of things, that they have to make money through their art to be able to live and to survive and pay the bills, then they lose their creativity. So she said, I never want my art to be my only source of income. I want my art to be my creative aspect. So she's able to use this Juice Plus business and this community that we have to be able to support that. I just thought that was really neat, that it doesn't matter what it is that you're passionate about and what your dreams are. This is a mission that can help you do those things. And I have actually been with the company for a little over 5 years and have had the honor and the privilege to meet so many amazing people that have touched my life. And I'm hoping I have done the same to them. But it's really been an incredible experience for me. My husband and I have 5 children. We have 1 grandchild. And in fact, my oldest son just left my house a few minutes ago. And he actually will be headed to Arizona tomorrow for spring training for baseball. And knowing that I have chosen, actually it's a career for me at this point, but I have chosen something that not only am I getting to help people with their health and with their finances, but it allows me to have incredible time freedom. So 2 days a week, I'm able to watch my grandson to help out my daughter. And now with my son, with his baseball, I'm able to go and travel to view or to watch him play ball. And there's just so many different things that I have been able to say yes to because of this. It's done incredible things for our family with our health, and it's also done incredible things for our family with our finances. And most importantly, it's given me the time freedom to be able to choose when I do things, spending as much time with my family as absolutely possible. And that's what I'd like to actually just kind of end this with, is just letting you know that our community is one of just true passion and love. And I just have recently been telling people this, and I truly 100% believe this, that this has been a blessing in my life because it has taught me how to love. It has taught me how to love at a much deeper and sincere level than I had ever expected. Growing up, I did not have friends, and now I have this community of people who, when I'm down, they lift me up. And when I have something amazing happening in my life, they're the first ones that want to celebrate it with me. And we always, always are looking for more people who would like to join that community and do these things with us, because we are trying to change the outcome of health in our country and actually around the world. And there are only so many people that I can touch, or that Lauren can touch, or that any of our team members, Barb and Debbie and whoever else it happens to be. We can only reach so many people. So really, we need more boots on the ground. We need more people that either want to become healthier themselves and possibly then help other people as well. So I would just love for each of you to really just kind of take a look at things in your own life and make one of a few decisions, or you have a few choices that you can make a decision from. The first one is, if you are really you're very satisfied with where you are right now, we will support you in that decision completely. And if you know someone that might benefit from better nutrition after hearing all of these stories of improved health, please send those people to either Barb or Lauren or whoever actually invites you to watch this if you're watching the recording. The other thing is, go ahead and add Juice Plus into your daily routine, whether it be the shakes, the protein that Debbie mentioned and Barb mentioned also, or if it's adding the capsules, the omegas. But we really do believe that this is something that every single person can benefit from, whether you are incredibly healthy or if you are fighting a disease that's growing inside of you. This is something that everyone can use. And then finally, we would love for you to join our community. And you too can just go ahead and ask Barb or Lauren for more information on that as well. But this is our opportunity to spread our mission much wider than what we are currently. So I want to thank all of you for being a part of this evening, and just really just congratulate yourself and thank yourself for taking the time out of your busy night to hear a little bit more about what we are doing. And hopefully this can be a blessing to you and help you and your family as well. Thank you so much for joining us.